Alright, so there's this racism interview that I had just done. It was 2 hours long, over 2 hours long, 2.5 hours long, and it was just crazy. But basically, over 2.5 hours long, I was on this radio show live. And we're talking about this racism stuff. It's a sensitive topic, very touchy, and it got heated at the end. And that's the nature of racism. That's why it's so hard to talk about it, because people get heated. And I don't like talking to people like face to face about it, or even over the phone or over the internet, because it just gets too heated. It's just like too many misunderstandings. Like, it's just like everybody's got their own viewpoint on it, and your life experience is different from everybody. But I feel that people for sure are gonna misunderstand me, and there's no turning back, because I got so many videos out there. I said so much stuff. People are bound to find something that they're gonna misunderstand, and that's just the nature of what I'm doing right now. People are gonna misunderstand me. You know, they're gonna try to say, try to label me a racist or whatever the case may be. Well, this is the fact. This is the truth. The way that I see it. Everybody in this world has a racism in them, because racism is the ego. The ego is the reason why there is such a thing as racism. And everybody, they don't understand racism fully unless they fully understand this ego. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the way I see it. I see the cure for racism is meditation. But on that show, they wouldn't let me talk about it much. There was no talk really about the answers. Nobody gave any answers. It was more about, first it started off me sharing my experiences and my thoughts. But then there was no answers that were discussed. And then it ended up becoming more of a debate. And I'm not about debates. Like, I know what the answer is. To me, basically, people have to learn meditation. They need to learn to clear their mind. They need to stop identifying other people as certain races, and stop identifying themselves as a certain race, and just basically identify themselves as more of a human being. It's the same problem with the martial arts. People segregate the martial arts. They don't see it as a totality. And that's essentially what's the problem with racism. People, they're always labeling other people with a certain race. But it's hard to communicate these ideas to people that just don't understand. It gets frustrating. When people ask me questions that are based on their reality, I have to speak to them at their level. And when I speak to them at their level, then I get misunderstood. But this is kind of heading in a direction where I see that already there's the more people that listen in on my stuff, the more potential that there's gonna be more hatred coming towards me. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to be honest when you're scared to hurt other people's feelings. So my thing is, I just want to keep it real. Nobody said that they gotta click on my videos. If you don't like what I gotta say, then don't watch my video. Don't click on the video. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that I see it. It's gonna be very difficult to communicate with certain people when they have their own ideas and what they want to share. Then they want to share their thing, then they share their thing. I share my thing on my channel, they share their thing on their channel. And we just do our own thing. But yeah, I mean, racism is a hot topic, and it's difficult to speak about it. It's extremely difficult to speak about it because it just brings up too much emotions, and just basically, you know, people take offense and all this other stuff. But hey, you know, it is what it is. And whatever, man. As I stated, you know, it's meditation is the cure. I know that's the cure. You know, but we live in this world where people are stereotyping, discriminating, because this is the world we live in. This is capitalism for you. Capitalism is the reason why there is such, you know, capitalism and the promotion of Freud. Freud was the one who's promoting the ego, strong ego. As long as we have a strong ego, there's always going to be racism. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. And basically, I'm kind of forced to express the ego in order to generate profit. And then it ends up being that I get sucked into the dirtiness of this world. Sometimes, like Lao Tzu, what he would say, those who speak do not know, those who know do not speak. In some cases, that's the way. Just shut up and just don't say nothing. But obviously, it's too late for that for me. I already got over 8,000 videos, so I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Just keep it real.